Hey Aquarius, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111 with your mid-month read for December 2019. I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by. So we will do your mid-month read with a love spread for the ones who doesn't know about my mid-month spread. So go through specific questions, always for you as well as for your person. Only one card for every position. I will lay out all the cards first without looking at them, and then we go through every position. I will tell you the question for every position when I'm laying out the cards. The possible outcome will be till mid of January. I'm already connected to my spirit guides, angels, and the archangels. And so let's just start your mid-month read. They tell me to stop. So, first position is what's going on in your lives individually, with independent of each other. Your side is here and your person will be over here. Second position is how are you influencing each other's life at the moment? And how do you feel about each other? How do you see the connection? What's your obstacle you individually have to overcome for possible union? What's your advice from Spirit? What's your desired outcome? And what is the possible outcome till the mid of January? We get 3 cards for that last position and the overall energy from the bottom, and we have a King of Cups combined with the crown chakra here. This is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman, by the way. So overall energy, the King of Cups could represent a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So the King of Cups is very loving, very giving. He's also very intuitive and very romantic is what I feel here, a very romantic sense. So to have a man here in the overall energies combined with the crown chakra, what would be in this case about that the King of Cups here feels that deep soul connection between the two of you and is following his spiritual guidance. So coming up in the overall energy, what is for both of you could mean that you are thinking about them a lot and they are also thinking about you and the connection and trying to figure things out here. Let's see what the reading brings. So what's going on in your life, Aquarius? So we have the Magician representing the sign of Gemini with the sacral chakra here. The sacral chakra is about our emotions. It's our power center, our passion, the passion for life in general. And the Magician is about manifestation. We have all the tools available to manifest our desires into the physical world. So doing this full of passion to manifest your desires doesn't have to be about them, even though this position often is also about the other person. But in general, you are right now trying to make your dreams come true here. What's going on in their life. By the way, the Magician is a very optimistic energy, very positive, enthusiastic energy. What's going on in their life? The Ace of Coins with the root chakra. So the Ace of Coins is representing solid new beginnings, usually represented as opportunities from the universe. So unexpected opportunities or opportunities that are kind of a reward. But in general, it is about new beginnings in their life right now. having with a solid foundation, preparing for that with the root chakra here, because the root chakra is our foundation. It is about being grounded and stable, feeling safe and protected. So either they are working on their own stability, their own foundation, to be able to move towards you, to offer a solid new beginning, or they are doing this on their own, because that is the position, what's going on in their life individually, independent of you, to build up their own foundation here, preparing for a new beginning, becoming more stable. So how are they influencing your life? We have the Seven of Wands with the crown chakra. The Seven of Wands is a very defensive energy. It's also about standing our ground. So it could, for some of you, I feel it is about defending the connection. So if you have people around you who are telling you, let go of them, you deserve better, and they maybe don't understand why you are still dreaming about coming together here, holding on to them. That is for some of you an energy of defending this connection and defending your person here. For others, it could also be about to be in a defensive mode towards them. And for others, I get being defensive towards your spiritual guidance with the crown chakra here. So, but for many of you, I really feel that defensive mode of that soul connection. Well, who never was in that kind of connection can't understand things like that. That is just human. They won't get it. But yeah, maybe you are also defensive towards them. Standing your ground, showing off that you are strong, even though you may be challenged a lot here, but not showing that off. Showing off that you are strong and can handle everything. And you are strong. How are you influencing their life? So we have a Four of Coins with the heart chakra. So this card talks about that we are protecting our heart. It may be closed off at the moment towards you, but it is also an energy of holding on very tight. So not being able to open up fully, but also not able to let go. Very protective energy. How do you feel about them? We have the Fool with the root chakra. So the Fool talks about new beginnings. Really the new beginning from zero, without any emotional baggage from the past. Having that leap of faith, taking that risk. For some of you, I even feel here you want to have a new beginning, not with them. You want to have a complete new beginning with someone else. But that may just be for some of you. Take it as it resonates. It's a general read with many different scenarios. For the ones who want them back or want them in their lives, it is that dream of that new beginning, so that you can feel stable again. Your energy, by the way, the energy of Aquarius. How do they feel about you? We have the Four of Wands and again the heart chakra. So the Four of Wands, also known as the 1111 card, is that great foundation, joy, stability. That is that happy relationship, that house, the kids, the dog, and all in a very great, grounded in a very great foundation. So they see you as someone they can have that beautiful relationship with. that beautiful foundation. They are protect. I mean, again, this card, the Four of Coins, also talks about to hold on very tight to someone. Let's see what the rest of the reading brings. How do you see the connection? Five of Cups with the throat chakra. So the throat chakra is about communication. It is about expressing ourselves, speaking our truth, being authentic. The Five of Cups is an energy where we are too focused on the negativity. We are focused on what we don't have, what we've lost, what we can't have, instead of what is possible and what good things are in my life. So this card always indicates that we have to change our perspective. It's a very sad energy. In this case, maybe because of no communication, because it is here combined with the throat chakra. So it may be that because there is no clear communication or no communication at all, what makes you so sad and makes you think it will never happen? Or there is some sadness because of whatever happened in the past, because it is the energy of how you see the connection. So it's a very disappointed and sad energy here. But again, the Five of Cups always indicates the advice to change the perspective, coming out of that sadness and seeing the bigger picture. How do they see the connection? The Seven of Swords, okay. It's a secret is what I hear right now from my guides. So the Seven of Swords is an energy usually of betrayal, lies, sneaky behavior, deception. The thief in the night. What I've heard was it's a secret, so maybe no one knows, and not even you knows what they feel. If they were hurting you in the past, because we have here that sad energy, and it's not just about the current situation with that no communication, but holding on to how they've hurt you in some point in time here. They may also know that you are still holding on to that this card here comes up. So again, it's about betrayal, lies, and sneaky behavior and deception. So if that is the case, this is for sure blocking the connection. And you have to forgive. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for them. Don't do it for this connection. Do it for yourself. Because as long as this is lingering in your energies, you won't be able to manifest something beautiful here. Not with them and not with someone else. Because this will influence also every new relationship that comes into your life. So do it for yourself, to let go of any resentment and any sadness and pain from the past. And if you do so, they may come out of that. But again, if that is just about that deception or that secret, what I've heard, and has nothing to do with anything that happened between, not between anyone, where something happening in the past, what hurt someone else, right? Then it's just about that it's all a secret, hiding how they feel, maybe sometimes even from themselves, not being honest to themselves. What is the obstacle you have to overcome individually for possible union? We have the Nine of Coins and the sacral chakra. So emotionally coming more into balance, but it is again about the passion for life in general. And the Nine of Coins is an energy of the independent single person. This person is completely happy on their own. They don't need anyone. And a partner would be someone they don't need. They want them in their lives. The cherry on top. But they don't need anyone. So your obstacle is to be happy on your own and find the passion for life again, to find that joy on your own. What's their obstacle? Six of Swords with the third eye chakra. So the Six of Swords is an energy of leaving stormy waters behind, moving on to calmer waters. Swords are mental energy, so it could be about calming the mind. So when we are in confusion or overthinking, but it's also kind of, again, moving on from anything that doesn't serve. So they have to realize what is in their life, what doesn't serve anymore. They have to stop to overthink. And I hear they make it more challenging for themselves than it has to be by thinking too complicated. And out of that, they can't make clear decisions. For others, it may be that they are still in a situation right now that was shaking up their foundation, because we got that message here with the Ace of Pentacles that they build up their own foundation here again, coming into a more stable foundation on their own, having that new solid beginning. So whatever happened here for them, they have to close that old cycle. What's your advice? The Two of Coins. And again, the sacral chakra. So the Two of Coins is an energy of choices and decisions. It is also about the shaky foundation. So we aren't feeling stable because of not knowing what's going on and what to do and what will come next. And in this deck, I always get a very yearning energy, because she's looking out there into the distance. With this card in the position of your advice, it is about to make a clear decision what you want. So for the ones of you who are very defensive towards them, holding on to sadness and resentment, wanting to have a new beginning with someone new, then make that decision. Forgive them, do that for yourself, and look for someone else. Find your own stability without them, and then you can manifest someone new into your life. If you want them back, come out of that sad energy, let your defense down here. So just get clear for yourself what you truly want, and try to make, to align heart and mind here. Because maybe from the heart that you have feelings for them, wanting them back, but your mind out of fear is in that defensive mode because they've hurt you in the past. So then it's not in alignment. You have the Magician here, but from that energy you can't manifest because it's not in alignment. The heart says one thing, the mind something else. So you have to be clear about what you truly want. And this card also talks about to, again, with the sacral chakra, I hear don't suppress emotions. I mean, we have here the Stand Your Ground card. So where I got the message, so showing off that you are strong, that you're not influenced here, that you can handle everything. But in this energy, we often suppress emotions, and that also brings of course, that shaky foundation. And they will come up anyways at some point. And usually when we suppress emotions, they come to the surface when we really don't need it at all. In front of other people. So, never a good thing to do, to suppress emotions. But it is again about stabilizing yourself. Get really clear about what you truly want. And then act on it. In alignment. Their advice is the 10 of coins with the solar plexus chakra. The message I immediately get is to get rid of the fears to commit. So if you have a person here that is not able to commit, that is in that player mode all the time, not wanting to have a committed relationship, that is what they have to get rid of, that fear to commit. For others, it may be that they are in a committed relationship, that they have to leave behind fully, close that old cycle, and make the steps for the new beginning. Because they see that beautiful relationship with you here, with the Four of Wands. Because the 10 of coins is also about finances. It could also be about that they shouldn't, how to say this, they shouldn't put the finances before love. So maybe it's kind of procrastinating here because of saying I have to have more to offer before I go towards them. So it can also be the case here for some of them. So to focus on the material world. But because I have the solar plexus chakra, I mean the solar plexus chakra is not just about fears, it's about our confidence, our self-esteem, our courage. So maybe they would feel more confident if they would have more money and more to offer. But as an advice here, they shouldn't make it about that. It's about love and not about materialistic stuff. So what is your desired outcome? We have the Princess of Swords with the heart chakra. So in the traditional tarot, that would be the Page of Swords, representing Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So the Page of Swords is someone who is very determined, who knows what he wants, but he's not really sure how to get there. So there is a wish from the bottom of the heart here. The sword ready to cut out everything that is in the way, any obstacle ready to cut out. But it's just a page, so we feel kind of helpless. I mean, the page or the princess here in this deck is a student. Learning lessons. But the majority, for the majority of you, I get the main message here that you want this situation to end where you don't know, where you feel helpless and not knowing what to do. So you would be ready to fight for yourself here, for your dreams. But you have the feeling that you don't know how, not knowing what to do. And in the position of your desired outcome, this card represents that you want this situation to end, that you feel helpless, not knowing what to do. Their desired outcome, that is beautiful. The Temperance card, representing the sign of Sagittarius, with the root chakra here. So the Temperance card, it's the card of reconciliation, of divinely guided partnerships, deep emotional healing, spiritual guidance. So yeah, our being divinely guided. It's a card of patience and also of balance. but again, also the card of reconciliation. So they hope they feel stable enough at some point with the root chakra here to move towards you, to reconcile, to bring also healing. That is beautiful. So what is the possible outcome till mid-January? We go. I need them all here. So yeah. First card out is the 5 of Wands with the throat chakra again. 5 of Wands, the card of challenging times, also of competition. So challenging times because of no communication, but challenging times and competition also maybe because of third party, because I have the 3 of Cups here. But it's not the main message I get. So either for some of you where there was that stuff going on, I mean, I have here the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. So the 10 of Swords for me, and both with the solar plexus chakra. So the 10 of Swords for me as a reader is the most painful card in the whole deck. We are lying on the ground, devastated, with 10 swords in our back, not able to move at all. And these cards together would be that painful situation because of third party. So for the ones of you where this was the case here in the past, 10 indicates the end of that cycle, completion of that painful cycle. And that is also the message in general here. The end of that painful cycle to reunite. I mean, the 3 of Cups is the card of also reconciliation, union, reunion. It is the card of celebration. So, but for the ones of you where there was third party, that is something, that competition, they are pointing out that competition. So maybe you are competing yourself with that other person they are with or have been with. And it's still so painful for you. What maybe explains that 5 of Cups here, and also there 7 of Swords. So this is a cycle that has to end. But we got that message before. That old cycle has to be closed to make room for something new. It may be challenging. It was challenging in the past already. But again, if you want, because I have for sure some of you here that don't want them back, who want a new beginning with someone else. So forgiveness is the key here for sure, to close that old cycle, to forgive. We can't change the past. If you are holding on to this, what does this change? Nothing. So do it for yourself. Also when you want them back, don't do it for them or for the connection, do it for yourself to get rid of these energies. So of this energy also here. But yeah, it indicates here the end of a painful cycle and time to celebrate. Let's go into the power of surrender cards. One card for you, one for them. What you have to surrender or to surrender to. So what has Aquarius to surrender or to surrender to, please? Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So this is what happens when we are in this mode. Suppressing emotions, always showing off the strong person. What has Aquarius soulmate to surrender or to surrender to? Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Maybe too influenced by the opinions of others. So, for the last messages, we go into my own deck. We want to know, what would Aquarius soulmate tell Aquarius if they would have the courage right now to speak openly and honest? What would be the message? What would they tell Aquarius? That card comes up in many readings here. Longing for you like crazy. You're in my dreams. It feels so real. You want an explanation? I don't have any. Sometimes we act in a certain way and aren't getting it either, or aren't getting why either. So whatever they did in the past, they don't know why they did it. It just felt right at that moment to do so, or they weren't able to act in a different way. They can't explain it in a logical sense. And we have open your heart to me at the bottom. So maybe here the position of the Four of Coins is the position how you are influencing their life. But maybe they know you are closed off. Could also be a possibility here. Get so many different messages here in your read. That's not always the case, but well, we have all different paths, different situations, right? So I try to make it not too confusing. But yeah, I hope this reading helped you in some way, my dear Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you a wonderful rest of December and of course a wonderful Christmas time. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.